Since we're out here in the woods, in the snow, haven't spent a night in this lovely tent, I figured that it would be a good chance to do a review of the North Face Minibus 23 two-person tent. I'm going to tell you right now, I love it, and this will be coming on probably most of our adventures. I'm going to give you a little tour around the outside of it as much as I can without post holing in the snow. But it's got two vestibules, one on either side, and a door for each. And there's a lot of room. They're big, big vestibules. It's a 4-pole design, two poles going over the top, and then 2 that go across. They clip together at the junction points. Makes everything nice and tight. We didn't quite get them in quite right last night because it was cold and dark. What are you gonna do? But it served us really, really well. I'm gonna crawl inside and we'll talk a little bit about the features. Oh, I'm laying in the doggy hole. So, really big door. And what I like about it is that it zips from both sides, right? So, and it works well with one finger, or one hand rather. And these zipper pulls glow in the dark, and they worked really well. They glowed most of the night. Well, they glowed all night, and they stayed bright most of the night. Obviously, they weren't super bright in the morning, but they don't need to be. And the fly has 3 zippers, so you can open it any number of different ways. And by any number, I guess I mean 2. So you can open it this way, you can open it that way, and you can, just open it up a little bit more or less to let more or less ventilation in. And I don't know if this is going to translate well in this video, but these walls are actually obtuse angles. So they're beyond vertical. So the top of the tent is bigger than the tent footprint itself. And it's got lots of great pockets. There's one over here, one over there, and then these here, they're called inside out pockets because there's a zipper on them and you can get at them from the inside or the outside, which is really handy. And since we didn't spend much time outside the tent and we're not staying here for long, we didn't really get to take advantage of those much, but there's another little pocket here and one on that side as well. But there's a lot of headroom. I mean, granted, I'm sitting in a hole right now, but there's a lot of room between me and the top of the tent. And it's got loops here, 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 and here. Same on the other side. So you can put gear loft up there. We hung headlamps and flashlights and such from there. My camera and thermometer hung up there. Lots of great mesh. Lots of breathability. Circulation was not an issue for us last night. With 4 bodies in here and rain and snow coming down last night, we stayed nice and dry. There's some drips on the floor. Came from the ceiling this morning when I was banging the snow off. Drip down. That did not happen while we were sleeping in it. And, like I said, we're pitched on the snow, so it's only natural there's some moisture coming up from underneath. But we've got the ground cloth underneath. And our gear is in a messy pile over there, but it's as dry as it was when we got in, such as it is. But here's this great vestibule over here. We've got both of our packs in them, in this one. So there's a lot of room. Maybe you could see it better here. That comes out pretty far and extends on the other side as well. So we found this tent on clearance at the Kittery Trading Post. We got it for a steal, I think, just under $200. I'm not even sure that North Face is making this tent anymore, but if you can find it, I would suggest getting your hands on it. And even if they're not making this one, they are probably making a version of it that you're going to want to get your hands on because it was really easy to set up. Andrea set it up last night by herself. She'd never done it before. She did a great job, and she did it in less than 10 minutes without any help from me because I was cutting firewood. and we like it. So this gets 5 stars, kept us safe and dry and alive, and that's a win as far as I'm concerned. So I hope you like it. I certainly do. If you get a chance, if you see one out there somewhere, scoop it up. You won't regret it. It's I think it weighs about 4.5, 5 pounds. It's not super lightweight, but it does have the DAC aluminum poles, and it comes with the DAC premium stakes as well, which I almost bought separately before I looked at them because I set it up in the store where I didn't need stakes. It's a freestanding design, so it doesn't need to be staked out because we didn't know what kind of conditions we were getting into. We did stake out all 4 corners and the vestibules, and we also took advantage of the 4 guy lines, and we got it out on both sides. And for the stakes here, I used branches. They've got great tensioning devices built into them. Those come with, and if you rig it right, when you put it away, you can get them to be quick release, so you just pull one piece and they come all out. So we're big fans. North Face Minibus 23. We won't leave home without it.